Thursday night, man. Thursday night. ATL Flag Football Podcast. We back in the building. Boy, low man. I'm in here with Mr. Five Star himself, James Reese. What up, James?
What up, guys? Good to be back as usual once again. Back in town from a quick little trip this time. Had to
Quick
go
little
up to
trip, huh?
Virginia Beach to support some of our local teams, such as New Jack and YB. And in the tournament itself. So it was hot. It was 100 degrees when we got there. All turf fields, no shade, no nothing. Couldn't set up on had to set up on the hot concrete. It was hot. But I think a great time was had by all at the end of the day, minus some of the results.
Okay, and I'm sure we'll talk about that here shortly. Good deal, man. Real quick, James, we got a couple things we got to dig into fast, man. We got to talk about this the fact that we're supposed to separate politics and sports, but yet we had this big sporting event on the White House lawn, which is total opposite of separating politics and sports. And then you got this guy who decides to show the ultimate disrespect to former First Lady Michelle Obama with the most idiotic rhetoric. Anyway, what's your thoughts on it, man?
I thought it was ridiculous. I thought it was stupid. I just don't understand how he even felt that it was appropriate to say that. And of course we know, Agent Orange was supportive of that, probably put him up to it, probably told him to say it, actually. But once again, she proves that, she's always going to take the high road. She did not remotely entertain a response as far as going back and forth with him. But I just think it's stupid. That's just the best way I can say it.
Yeah.
Stupid.
Yeah.
Disrespectful, disgraceful, all of that stuff.
All of that stuff. We were having a conversation the other night and on Classic Conversations, and questions came up about should she and or President Obama make some type of, not to give this guy any merit, but to respond. But then they said that, and I haven't looked it up to verify it, but they're supposed to be suing the guy, and I hope they do.
Mm-hmm.
I hope they sue him, sue the White House, sue what's the guy that runs that?
Dana White.
All of them. Sue all of them.
And I think that's the best response. There's no need to put out a public statement, because now you give other people that support that type of foolery more material to try to use to twist it in some delusional way.
Mm-hmm.
So don't say anything. Let the courts do the talking. And so if they do sue him, I 100% support it. But I definitely support them not verbally or writing any type of statement to even give him the inclination that it's something to talk about more.
Yeah. My thought was, from President Obama's, I would love for him to have not, and I said it the other day, I wouldn't call this guy, I wouldn't give this guy any merit by saying his name verbally, but I would certainly make a statement in terms of the fact that you disrespected my wife. I just think that was a certain thing I think just go above and beyond, and, women and children are always supposed to be protected.
Mm-hmm.
And I would have loved for him to just say, hey, this person and anybody else that disrespects my wife, we're going to use the court system. I would just love him to not just do it, but say I'm going to do it. Let these people know. But I don't know. That just pissed me off.
It did. I
Pissed me
understand. It
off, man.
did.
It's like
And I'm
that's
pretty
disrespectful, man.
sure
That woman has shown herself to be
she,
nothing but grace. You know what I mean? It's like, come on,
I
man.
believe she, you know, probably, you know, was adamant that he didn't respond.
Mm.
I'm pretty sure that came from her because that's just the type of woman she is. She always wants to keep it classy at all times. So, but I support not responding and
Hmm.
digging into that foolishness. I mean, you know, maybe she got her example from someone who never responds to foolishness. Who knows?
Who
But
knows?
I totally support her stance on that, and I appreciate because I believe she went on Kimmel,
Hmm.
and he didn't ask her about it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was watching the interview with her, and because she was like, she's gotten back out to driving
Hmm.
and flying, and she said she fly commercial sometimes, and she said what they realize is that because he asked her about, well, do you get noticed and stuff like that,
Hmm.
and they said, well, we realize that we only get noticed when we have the Secret Service, because then people will be walking, and then some random person stop, whatever, and then people are like, for what? Why are you touching me? And then they realize it. But she said most of the time people are in their phones and not paying attention to anything.
Right.
So as long as the Secret Service don't act foolish, she can get away with it a lot, which
Yeah.
makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah. I can see that. And women can, they know how to disguise themselves anyway. They can change this, change that. It's probably a little bit harder for him to get out,
Mm-hmm.
But speaking of them, I mean, they opened up the Obama Presidential Center.
And I think that's what she got her get back at.
Hmm.
Because when she spoke, she was like, I know you're not going to do it, but I'm going to do it. And I'm going to sing your praises. And she went in on all the good things about him.
Hmm.
And I think that was kind of sort of how they addressed it without actually addressing it.
Yeah. No, they did for sure. I heard a lot of that speech she made, and
Mm-hmm.
she definitely brought up a lot of good, all of his qualities and some of the knocks. You know what I mean, by saying, when you had to fight your identity, your birthright.
Mm-hmm.
She went through a lot of different things, so she kind of, she kind of was who she is. You know what I mean? So salute to the Obamas, man. People can hate all they want to, but that woman's always held herself with the class of a strong black woman. I had nothing but respect for that. All right. Outside of that, man, New York Knicks champions. Did a nice fashion. They had their celebration today, their parade. So that was kind of cool,
I know, Ed, you up there enjoying yourself. He flew out yesterday.
Oh, he went to the parade?
Went out there, staying right downtown in the midst of it, overlooking it, But I'm pretty sure they, But, speaking of this, he had a great game, right? He deserves the MVP.
Okay.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
But come on with this greatest Nick of all time stuff.
No.
Come on. He was traded to, he not even original. Ain't been. I mean, that's what I meant, a free agent. But come on now. You are not he is not the greatest Nick of all time. Ain't even in the conversation. He had a great year, had a great playoff run, but he is not the greatest Nick of all time. No.
The greatest Nick of all time.
The Knicks are a storied franchise, right? And that don't mean you don't have to win to be a storied franchise all the time. And they've been relevant enough. They were in many of conversations. And
yes,
Dwayne, the New York Knickerbockers.
Are you forgetting about a guy named Patrick Ewing, brother?
You got Patrick Ewing. You got John Starks. You got Allen Houston.
That wouldn't mean it wasn't a great team.
Oakley. No. Indiana's not a storied franchise. They had a
Yeah.
great decade with Schmitz and Miller and brothers. But New York is a storied franchise. It really doesn't, but that's just the thing. It doesn't matter of why they're more storied. They are a storied franchise.
Are you saying? Hold on, Dwayne. Are you saying you feel like Brunson is the greatest Knick of all time? Is that what you're saying? I mean, I'm trying to understand where we're going with this.
You know what?
Yeah, no. I'm saying
What
is
you
he's
sipping
in
on
the
over there?
conversation just based
He's
off
not
of
in
getting
the
a
conversation.
championship.
He's not.
He's in the
He is
in the
not.
conversation just off
He
of
is
getting a
not.
championship. He's an
He is
all-star.
not.
He was the most clutch player. They made up a whole damn
This
award
year.
for him. No, that
This
was last year. That was last year. They won the NBA Cup, which is the fake tournament that people are happy to win. So all I'm saying is he's not. To say he ain't nowhere near it is kind of
He's not.
Way he been there for 5 years. They've been to the playoffs every year. You know what I'm saying? Like he want to chill. It's hard.
I think it's too early to make that assessment.
Very.
Correct.
He's had one of the greatest.
But he definitely shouldn't be called the greatest Knick of all time.
He's had one of the greatest playoff performances
Correct.
by a New York Knicks. That we can agree on. But to be greatest of all time, no. Slow your roll.
Pat got to the chip 2 times and lost both. That's all I'm saying.
He
man.
got there.
2
He
times.
got there. And he was relevant for a long period of time.
That's correct.
No, I mean he was
the team was relevant. The whole time he was there,
Relevant.
they were a team.
I got you.
John
So-
Starks, they was relevant while he was there. Allen Houston, they were relevant while he was there. Charles Oakley, they were relevant while he was there. All of those people would be in the conversation before this guy.
Charles Oakley is over Jalen Brunson?
I can't go that far.
Now
I think
you smoking dope.
he surpassed
now
Starks.
you smoking and Starks. Way,
I think he surpassed Starks.
Listen,
I think-
these
Really?
guys are barely even all
He just won a
stars.
championship.
Yeah.
He
And Charles
surpassed
Oakley ain't
Starks.
no all star.
Yeah, but
Charles Oakley ain't
Starks
no all
was a good
star.
player. He
When you think
surpassed
of
Starks.
historic Knicks players, those are names.
All
that
you
come
gonna
up.
get is Walt Clyde Frazier from Atlanta, Georgia. You gonna
Him
get like
too.
a Willis Reed. These are people who won chips.
I put him past Starks.
and
No
Patrick Ewing. So
Yeah,
Jalen
yeah.
Brunson right there. He
Is
right
anybody?
there.
Can somebody make a comment just to know
Yeah.
that we're there?
Nah,
To know that you're watching.
Jalen
There go
Brunson.
Billy.
You see Billy?
He just posted.
Jalen Brunson definitely.
Okay, I see him now. Okay.
Man, come on, man.
Yeah,
Jalen
he's
Brunson
not.
is in the conversation now because you just hate.
I mean, he
Because
in it because you mentioned it just now.
no, you just gave 3. You just gave 2 players that aren't even Hall of Famers. He has an opportunity to be in the Hall of Fame based off his trajectory. That's all
They
I'm saying.
had opportunities too. They just didn't make it.
John Starks and Charles Oakley ain't never making the Hall of Fame. They ain't even close to
They
it.
weren't that kind of impact players.
I said they
Yeah,
had
they just were
opportunities.
popular.
They were
But
role-
that's what I'm saying.
They were role players.
Yeah.
Brunson is no longer a role. Brunson's taking
He's
the
a
team
star.
over.
I would agree with
Brunson
that.
put himself in an Isaiah Thomas type
I
conversation.
would agree with that.
of a leader of the team. So,
But he ain't the greatest all time yet.
but he's not the greatest of all time. No.
He 4th based off y'all list. I'm telling you, you got Willis Reed.
I'm not a Knicks fan, so I
Clyde
don't know all them
Frazier
people.
and Patrick Ewing. Them the only 3 you got. And Jalen Brunson, number 4, already with a chip. Because you're not going to put Melo up there. You're not going to
So
put
you're
Amar
telling me that winning the
Stoudemire
championship makes a difference? That puts you in the conversation.
A
So
finals
Trent Dilfer is the
MVP.
greatest, is in the conversation
Who?
for the greatest
Who?
Ravens of all time.
Who you say?
Because he has a championship.
Trent Dilfer.
Was Trent
We go with both
Trent
quarterbacks for
Dilfer
that
the
matter.
Super Bowl MVP? He
What?
wasn't. He wasn't the Super Bowl
Don't
MVP.
matter. He won a championship.
No,
They
that's
didn't
not
win
what
it till he
that's
got
not,
there.
No, I just say. Listen, I gave you.
I'm just
so
saying.
this is what I'm saying.
Are
Jalen
we
Brunson.
saying Dan Marino is not the
Yeah,
conversation of Miami because he didn't win
as a what?
as the greatest Dolphin of all time?
I don't know. I don't know their history. I can't even tell you.
Are you? What's your
But-
question?
I say, are we saying Dan Marino is not in the conversation as the greatest Dolphin of all time
yeah.
because he didn't win a championship?
No, we're not saying that.
I'm just using Dwayne's logic.
Okay.
No, I'm not using. You're not using my logic. I gave you 3 reasons why he is on the list. He's an All NBA player. That's a hard list to make. It's only 15 people that they pick every year. He's been an All NBA 2 years. He won the Finals MVP. He won that little NBA Cup MVP. He's the most clutch player of the year. Like I said, that award wasn't even
But just
ever
a quick
even made
Google
until
search said
Jalen
it's
Brunson
Clyde
won it.
Frazier.
So that's all I'm saying. So those are 4
Clyde's
things.
gonna be there, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Right now for sure.
And he's
Clyde,
an all-star.
Clyde,
And
Patrick
Patrick
Ewing.
is there.
Yeah.
That's all. That's it. So yep, keep naming. Jalen
That was
Brunson.
what they didn't listen to anybody else.
That's what I'm saying. Jalen Brunson's on the list.
No,
Jalen Brunson's on the
not.
list. He's on the list.
Yeah, he may go down as one of the as.
That's all I want to say.
He's definitely
man.
on the list, but he's not
on the
there
list.
yet. Good deal.
I agree.
All right, we're gonna move on. I'm with you, Dwayne. I'm with you. But you just said I just want to know you saying the greatest. I was like, he's not.
I mean,
the
look at
greatest.
look at the organization that's putting them up. Wouldn't you expect it to be wrong?
Hilarious. All right, James, we got season 14. Is that right?
Yes.
Week 2. Week 2 just passed.
Week 2 just passed.
Week 2 just passed. You also had a tournament at Virginia Beach.
Mm-hmm.
Dive in. Which way you going first? You going to the week 2?
Well, we can talk about the Virginia Beach tournament quickly and
Okay.
move on.
Okay. There's no hardware up here, so there's no need to believe it. No need to believe
I mean, with nothing, I'm not even gonna make that statement.
God dog.
We were supposed to have 4 teams up there.
Mm-hmm.
2 of the teams pulled out at the last minute.
Need a ride?
One of them
Hertz
was a
has
no
pairings
call,
for
no
every
show.
adventure. See Star Wars: The
which I
Mandalorian and
think
Grogu
is-
only in theaters.
Wow. Here's the thing. I'm gonna touch on that. I wasn't gonna say anything but I'm gonna say something. Don't call me and ask me to get a favor done for you, and then don't show up, and then not even have the decency.
What's
to
up,
call
fellas?
And say anything. And then I get there and they looking at me, James, where is your team? The team that you called and asked us to flex the rules for.
Wow.
That's just disrespectful.
They ain't do that, did they?
That's disrespectful. So, and I just, that was just straight disrespectful.
Agreed.
But moving right along.
Did you already feed the dogs?
So after we got past that,
Yeah?
we had New Jack and we had YB.
Call her.
I think
You're not gonna call out this team that didn't show up. No, can I? So we're not gonna talk
Man.
about the fact that this combined team didn't show up to the tournament at all. No call, no show. We go below past that.
I mean, we can.
I was asking. You know, what I mean, I don't know if there was like an inside thing about.
No, I mean we know which team it was because
how
Redform called
OTF
and let them know that they weren't coming.
Yeah, how was it OTF?
Yeah.
They didn't show up. No call, no show at a tournament.
Yeah.
After you did them a favor.
Yeah.
Horrible.
Yeah. I don't. It wasn't a secret. I think because Redform did.
What's
call.
up with that leadership, Billy?
But,
That sounds like a leadership issue.
Well, Billy wasn't there.
I know, but he's a part of the team.
Billy wasn't in that particular.
He's part of the team. What's up with that leadership, Billy? That sounds like a leadership issue.
Well, no. So you know how sometimes
At
teams
least call.
create tournament chats.
Can you hear
for
me?
people that are going.
Right.
So the people that aren't going aren't in that chat, so they
Right.
might not be made aware of some of the things.
He knows. Billy knows everything.
According to Billy,
We could do a TV show called
he
Billy
did
Knows.
not know. Billy, would you like to chime in
Hey,
on
we could
about
do a TV show
what
called
you
Billy
knew
Knows.
about that?
Billy knows everything.
I'm here.
But
Can you hear me? Hello?
I was hot with that.
That's terrible.
I was a little perturbed.
That's terrible.
And I'm sitting there and they're looking at me, and I went down the list, and I called
You know what I'm talking about, man?
13 people back
People
to
take
back
swings
off
at people.
the
They can't
roster.
go get his team.
And the first person that answered was Bob. And Bob I woke him up and he was like, oh, my bad, James. He said, I wasn't going, so I didn't really know anything about it. So I keep on going down the line and nobody's answering. And then the next person that answered was Strick. And Strick was like, yeah, we're not going. I thought somebody would have said that because the decision had been made. And so I'm like, man. So then I look over and see one of the players in another uniform. I said, oh, it's official. They definitely not coming. And so I went ahead and told them, hey, you can go ahead and forfeit the game. They will not be here. And then they just gave me that look. And I'm like, I felt about this big.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. So,
Right, you can go ahead. What up, Miko?
Yo, and speaking of Miko, I think Miko was an important factor this weekend at Virginia Beach.
Okay.
He was an extremely important factor. He wasn't
He
there.
wasn't there. Yeah, I was about to say.
So that made a big deal. New Jack, the first game they opened up against one of one, they just destroyed them.
Okay.
They went up the next game. They had to go up against Up in Smoke, and as usual, that's a battle that they're still working to get over. But they competed, but ultimately they lost that game. But they were able to come back on Sunday. YB showed up. Trying to remember, did they win their first game? Because I know their quarterback, Chris Cook, didn't show up on time. So LJ had to start out at quarterback. And I think after like the second play, he threw a touchdown to the other team. And so they was up 6-0. But then Cook came back. I want to say they won that game. I can't.
I thought you said you posted they won their first game.
Okay,
They won the first game.
So then they played their second game and lost. And then, but it was hot. Their players were struggling with that heat. They weren't extremely deep. That's right. They beat Invaders. They beat FI. And they weren't. And then the next game, they lost, and their players was hot. But then, which is one of the reasons why I'm not a huge fan of double elimination, and you'll only see it in the D1 bracket here.
Mm-hmm.
Then they had to play again at like 2-3 o'clock in the afternoon, and
On
then
Saturday.
on the same day. And some of the players were so hot and worn out because now you just got to sit out there. They didn't have a tent. They didn't have a lot of hydration, and it showed. But they competed, but they still lost, and so they had to come home on the same day, which I hate that. I think in the grand scheme of things, this is just my assessment. I'm not saying it's true, but this is my assessment. Originally, this tournament was supposed to be D1, D2, and D3. At the end, we all found out it was going to be upper and the lower. The upper was D1, D2, the lower was D3. When the schedule came out, maybe 2 days before the tournament, and OTF was matched up with AU. I think it became a business decision, and I'm not even gonna lie. I was having a conversation with another coach with a similar situation. If I know that I can't beat this particular team, but I signed up to go play somewhere else, and then at the last minute I found out that I have to play where I know that I'm not ready to play at, do I waste the $400 that I registered?
Oh, there we go.
Or do I waste a few thousand to go up there and lose and come back home on the same day? Some people are the mindset is you got to play with your own. But if you know that's not you're not your calling and you're not ready for it, why do it? So
Interesting.
But
All right.
nonetheless, so Saturday it ended. YB was wrapped up the same day. I would have liked to see them be able to come back Sunday with
Count before
rest
you click and spot
and
scams.
go back out there. Because they did look good. They didn't look bad. With the few people they had, they looked good. They just didn't have enough people for that 100-degree heat. On Sunday, New Jack came out. In their first game, they beat Up Top. And then in their second game, I think...
They didn't even show up at all. They didn't even show up at all. Ain't it terrible? Good.
Who?
Amigo said they didn't even show up at all.
On the second, and then in the second game against Built for Prime Time,
We paid.
What?
And we paid in full.
Paid in full.
Yeah. We paid for the tournament and didn't show up.
Y'all paid for the tournament?
Oh, yeah.
Didn't show up?
Yeah. Paid in full.
Get out of town. Are you serious? Wow.
That's the problem. We didn't.
That's crazy work.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And then
work.
there was So that game was a battle, but then we had a severe injury. Trey, Badger, and another one of their players collided head to head, and both of their eyes split wide open. If I'm not mistaken, Trey had to have 3 layers of stitches because even the muscle was damaged in his eye.
Dog.
And like, originally before I kind of like cleaned it up before the paramedics got there, you could see the bone in the eye.
Jeez.
It was bad. And so they both ended up going to the ambulance in the same, ambulance, going to the hospital in the same ambulance so they could get. But then, given that situation,
Did they get half off?
that was their best receiver. So that took him off the field.
What I was thinking too, Billy, but I wasn't gonna say it yet.
What'd he say?
Did they get half off on that? I thought you said that. I cut the cost. What was the other thing you said?
I said, but I think, with him now being gone, that took away, one of their biggest weapons. I think Keaton, I saw him going out to wide receiver, but he hasn't played consistently at wide receiver like he used to. He's more been in the rusher scene. But again, losing Trey was a big deal.
Sure.
And so it was tied. They were up. No, Bill for Primetime was up, and then New Jack went down the field and tied it. But then Bill for Primetime got the ball and drove right back down the field and scored and went back up. And then New Jack got the ball to go back downfield and tie it. But then, you know how sometimes when Amos tells Dwayne to go out for a pass and he know he gonna get that pass, that snap don't. You know how that that Dwayne snap. Well, they had that Dwayne snap over KT head, and they lost like 15 yards. I think that was on second down, and then they went to the double.
Yeah, hard to recover from that.
The Batman on.
Isn't built for prime time D2 team that won last D2 last year?
No, they didn't win D2 last year. Neighborhood Bullies won D2 last year.
Oh, that's right.
So Built for Primetime is still D2. And then on fourth down, it was like fourth and forever. OC got it, they ran, but they were keying in on that. So valiant effort, but unfortunately it didn't happen. And then got down to AU and Built for Primetime for the right to go to the championship. AU was
really,
people over there was like, man, if we go, I probably won't play. It was so hot. I mean, it was hot. It was hot, and they made us set up on the cement. We couldn't set up on the turf or anything to be comfortable. It was everybody, the players, nobody could set a tent on the turf. So, then Built for Primetime and Up in Smoke went to the championship. It was a mercy.
Up in Smoke, I ain't got to ask who on that.
Yeah, so that's what happened on that side of the ball. For the lower bracket, Infinity from North Carolina won, but I didn't really see much of anything down there.
Okay.
But other than that, it was not a bad tournament at all. Yeah. So.
All right.
Yeah. So.
Jump on in the 5-star in week 2.
No, they didn't. What, Miko?
Probably didn't win D2.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So. Oh, you're right. Thank you for correcting me. I'm so sorry. You're right. It was hot. I told you that. Maryland Select Patriots beat Built for Primetime, and they went into the championship against Up in Smoke.
Maryland
Select Patriots. Yeah,
D2 team as well.
Yeah, but they're revamped because they were not. You know how last season Raiders came into the playoffs not looking like who they were in the regular season. Kind of what Maryland Select was. This team was not like what we normally used to seeing them be.
Okay.
So they had a lot of new players, and so they were really out there balling. Thanks for that correction, Miko. So
I heard Raiders beat a team this weekend.
So let's get over to week 2 and the results.
Early shots fired. No problem.
Okay. Now I was not here, of course, so I can't give many play-by-plays as I normally would.
Right.
But I can say we opened up the day with 404 at Outsiders. The panel decided they were going to go with 404 this week. Not sure.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sorry. Outsiders. The whole panel took
Okay,
Outsiders.
I'm about to say. That's why I was looking
That's
crazy. I
right.
was like, wait a minute now.
That's yeah, I was like, wait a second.
The whole panel took Outsiders. And what I can say is that was a really close game. It was not a blowout by any stretch of the imagination.
The
And
baseball score.
Outsiders were able to pull that game out 7-6. Yeah. So not sure what happened there. But 7-6.
That's good one for the dogs.
I don't know if the defense for Outlaws got better or the Outsiders offense was struggling. Don't know which way to go with that. But either way, it was a 7-6 game. So everybody collected the win there.
Yeah, I got there late, so I didn't see that game.
In the next game, we had Outsiders and Big Swamp Bucks. Everybody took Outsiders in that game. Dwayne, you went against your team that you supported every year, over the past couple seasons, and they was upset about that. Oh no, they were upset, and they said they were gonna take that on. You messing up my narration. They were upset about that. So let me get my narration on. And they decided they were gonna go out there and take that out on the Outsiders, and said, "Let us show Dwayne what he's missing." And they beat down the mighty Outsiders. OYC couldn't see the victory that day. Swamp Bucks won that game 7-6.
Wow, that was surprising.
They clamped down on that defense. That was shocking to see. That was unbelievably. I had to double check.
So 7-6 on that one too?
7-6 on that one. Okay. The home team scored 7 once again. The visiting team scored 6.
Wow.
You all took losses on that.
For sure.
The next game we had Shockwave and 404. Billy, you took 404. Dwayne and Lowe, as per usual, you don't pick against yourself.
I was hoping I went with Shockwave on that one. And Raiders on the other one.
That was also not a blowout. That was a close game, 1-score game. Tell us about that game, Lo. I think you saw it.
Yeah. I mean, it was a good game. 4-4 got their QB back. So
Dre was there?
He was definitely there.
Okay, shout out to Dre for returning.
So, that I think that automatically makes them a better team. We scored. We scored and touchdown was taken away, but by bad referee positioning. But I won't even harp on it because we still had the ball first and goal to go, and threw an interception in the end zone, and that took away the early score. But yeah, we came back down. We scored again later on. Got the extra point. No, did we have to go overtime that game? We got the extra point. That's right. Yeah, we got the extra point. And they scored and we stopped their extra point. I don't remember how they scored. How they scored, Dwayne? It was at the end of the game. I just can't remember how they scored.
Who scored?
4-4.
They didn't score in that game. That
Yeah.
score was 7-0.
No, they scored. We lost 7-6. Yeah. We stopped the extra point.
Oh, okay.
That was a good game. It was a good game. Had a little rainstorm. Nice little 10, 15-minute hard rain, too. But
That's not the score that was submitted to me. So that's why I have to put that in there.
gotcha.
Well,
Maybe they felt that way because they took a touchdown. But yeah, it was a good game though. But they got the QB back, so 4-4. They're gonna be all right the rest of the way.
okay. Probably just got to get his leg.
Yeah.
back up on. Okay, cool. No big
It
deal.
looked like they lost both games.
The rest of the way.
Close. What'd you say, Billy?
You said the rest of the way.
I mean, there's still 6 games left.
They still in the fight.
And, I mean, if Dre is back, I didn't know that.
Corner route. That's right, Gates. You're right.
What happened?
You tell me how they scored in
Okay.
that corner route.
Next game on the agenda, we had Georgia Elite and Big Swamp Bucks. Everybody took Georgia Elite. And Georgia Elite coming in 0-2. Had a little chip on their shoulder. Big Swamp Bucks flying high because they just took down Outsiders, letting people know they can do it too. But Georgia Elite was having none of that with a crucial beatdown, 18-0. Let them know you are still the Swamp Bucks. There's nothing to see here.
18-0.
18-0.
After they just knocked off the Outsiders.
After they just knocked off the Outsiders. So,
Okay.
next up we had Georgia Raiders at Shockwave. The whole panel took Shockwave. No one, Georgia Raiders coming in, off of a shaky performance last week. Clearly, nothing to see there. The big bad Shockwave was gonna, show them what.
Man, I should have picked Raiders.
Dwayne, what happened in this game? Update us. Tell us about it.
Second game of the day. After waiting the game, 10 players. They beat us 12-6. I think they scored on the last drive.
21 seconds left in the game.
21 seconds left in the game. Good game, Raiders.
21 seconds. What happened?
We was kind of gassed, man. That son kind of beat us down with 10 players, so it was cool.
Oh.
Did you start it off with an excuse?
We weren't.
No
excuse.
We
Billy.
were
No,
gassed, but that's not the reason we lost.
Yeah, that's not the reason we lost.
We had more players the first game. We lost probably about 3-4 guys left after the first game.
Mm-hmm.
But we played really, really bad on offense that second game. Raiders did it, we should have scored early. We basically had back-to-back interceptions. We scored and then picked off their second pass of the game. And that's the time supposed to knock them out. You know what I mean? But we ended up throwing an interception. And so we literally, both teams threw about 3 interceptions apiece. That's how bad of a game it was.
Ooh.
I mean, according to the video, Gates was rushing.
Now, Gates is rushing his butt off. Gates was spinning that now. Gates was spinning
right,
that now.
Right.
He got a new song. He got his own what's it called? His own theme song now. Gates got theme music, buddy.
Well, Gates did get the MVP.
Is he going to go viral?
As he should have. Now, Gates was balling all day long. Yeah, Gates is showing the young bucks how it's still being done, man. You know what I mean? Shout out to the HOF. You know what I mean?
It was funny because before the season, him and KT was exchanging friendly banter, and KT told him he needed to go on and let it go. And I said, well, Gates, why don't you go out there and show off and show him how it's done and get you some sacks for the opening weeks? And sure enough, Gates has come right out and did just that.
Man, when he made that play against the Raiders, when he got the quarterback sack, then went and got the back quarterback sack.
Yeah,
pull flag,
double
man.
sack.
That was big. You know what I mean? I think we missed a couple sacks because I think it was some missed calls, but But it was a good, Raiders. Hey, look, I ain't gonna knock the Raiders. They came out to play. They didn't show up today right at game time, and I think our guys kind of took that for granted. You know what I mean? It looked like they were going to have 6 people. Next thing you blink, they had like 13, 14 over there right at game time. So, yeah, we just played bad offensively, man. And what I can say is this, James, we got a lot of the young guys. This is the first season where we've actually have more young guys than vets. You know what I mean? But we don't practice. So we're literally practicing the games. You know what I mean? We had a lot of guys in positions that they never played, you know what I mean? In the 4 games they've been with us. So we had a lot of, listen, but I tell you what though, if they growing up, you know what I mean? And they listening. So they're gonna be all right, man. I'm seeing some good things, but we had to put them in position they hadn't played. They hadn't seen certain things before. You know what I mean? So
Dwayne, that's old. Can't you take it down? Okay.
But yeah, we all right. But it was a good game, Raiders. I ain't gonna knock them. They won the game. They scored with 21 seconds left, like I said. But we played horrible offensively. You know what I mean? Amos acknowledged. Amos told the team, hey, I played bad. You know what I mean? But we were short that second game.
Okay. So the last game we had over on field 1.
Taking notes too. That's the second time we lost to the Raiders. It's only the second time. So.
Raiders got your number.
No, they don't have our number. That's the second time.
How many times y'all played? About 3?
No, we played more than
that. Last game of the day, we had Fully Loaded at Georgia Elite. Billy and Angelo took Fully Loaded. Dwayne went by himself and took Georgia Elite.
I wasn't sure. I couldn't remember what I did on it. I knew somebody picked the other way.
The score over there, once again, someone decided they needed to prove a point, and there was another blowout. Room on the street is that Loco totally destroyed Fully Loaded's offensive line. Georgia Elite won that game 19-0.
Georgia Elite went 37-0.
Yes, they did. The points needed to be proven on that side.
I watched most of that game too, man. And I ain't gonna lie, Georgia Elite, they look really good in that Fully Loaded game. They came to play. They was all over the field in that game, man. Georgia and the Fully Loaded had an early interception, and he returned the ball all the way down to the red zone, and Georgia Elite still denied him, denied the touchdown, and then went over the top, but they burnt their corners a couple times, man. But Georgia Elite looked strong Sunday. I ain't gonna lie, they look really good. They look really good.
So over to the other side of the field. We opened up the day over there with 1 up and 3 families. Angelo went out on a long limb and took 1 up by itself. Billy and Dwayne took 3 families. And the score said that they needed a 4th family because 3 weren't enough. 1 up beat them 19-8 in a convincing.
1 up is your boy Byron team.
Yeah, your former teammate.
Mm-hmm.
Quan and Bryson and Willie and that group. Fly by night
group. Yeah.
Yeah.
The green jersey guy.
And no, you said Byron was some garbage and he was never going to win again because he still ain't got no game. So yeah, I think a lot of people were surprised on that, how that game went out. And then the next game.
So far, Billy, you really ain't gained nothing then.
Oh, wait a minute. Let me go over that. So in the first
For,
on the first
for
field,
the record, I said none of those things.
Angelo
Yeah.
went 4-2. Billy went 3-3, and Dwayne went 5-4-2.
Yeah, he went 4-2 too.
He went
ain't nobody,
4-2.
ain't nobody gained no games, and Billy lost one.
Mm-hmm.
Ah. Loco did go local in this game too. I ain't gonna lie, Loco. He did go. He went crazy right here.
Okay, in the next game, you had the crew and one three families. Angelo and Billy picked the crew. Dwayne picked three families. Unfortunately, I was not there, so
Dwayne got a game on that one. Man.
the line didn't quite hold up for Aldo. So families won that 6-0. So next game we had One Up versus LOZ. Angelo went on a limb and picked One Up again. For some, he thought they were gonna go 2-0. And LOZ, Billy and Dwayne picked LOZ coming in off of 0-2 week. This was gonna be their get right game. And this was a close game. You know, One Up did everything they could to try to win this game, but ultimately it came down to it, and they lost by 1 point. LOZ did. It was One Up got this one 13-12.
Is that right?
Yes, that's
Look at
right.
that score. Uh-oh.
Uh-huh.
Y'all some shit.
So exactly what you just said. So in the next game, it was the crew versus LOZ. Angelo and Dwayne picked the crew. Billy went and decided to pick LOZ. Again, I was not there. Wasn't a good turnout. LOZ got their first win of the game, 13-7. Moving right along, the next game.
Billy got that one by himself. Billy picked
Yeah,
LOZ.
Billy did. Yes, you did. Next up, we had Fully Loaded and Life of Sin. You guys all picked Fully Loaded. No one's buying Life of Sin yet. They did score.
Ooh.
Life of Sin. Well, actually, Life of Sin and Fully Loaded both scored. Just that one team scored 2 touchdowns and the other one only scored 1. So, unfortunately, the first win, Life of Sin did not quite win that game. Fully Loaded won that 15-7. And the last game of the day was Life of Sin at Georgia Raiders. Georgia Raiders were trying to come in high off of that win over Shockwave. But generally when that happens, you kind of use up too many of your points. And the Raiders were only able to muster 7 points in this game. So sometimes you got to reserve some of those points so that you can use them in the next game. And maybe if Life of Sin had saved them 7 points and put them in this game, they could have done something, but they didn't. So Raiders won this one 7-0.
Who is it? What team you play for? Who? Nehemiah Davis. Who you play for? Keep doubting us. What team was that?
Who?
Nehemiah Davis said, "Keep doubting us." What team was that?
Oh, I don't know. It must be Life of Sin.
I'm sure it's
Because, I mean, we're not doubting anybody. He must be new. This is how I talk to make it sound interesting. But what team are you with, Nehemiah? 2873. What that little crown mean? That they comment a lot? That crown means they comment a lot? Because some people got it and some people don't.
Yeah. Multiple.
Okay. So that's how we finished out week 2. which leaves, and Dwayne, you're in third place at 15 and 13. Billy, you're in second place at
Oh, he does play for Life of Sin.
17 and 11.
Okay.
And Angelo is in the lead at 21 and 7. 13 and 15. Billy is 17 and 11, and Angelo is 21 and 7.
Oh, game lead, Billy.
So
Yeah.
They own.
Let's see what we can do this week.
So it seems as though, and this will be a test this week, but so far it seems like those fields really hold up well in the
They
rain.
did. I actually mentioned that to our team because when after that big storm, I looked on the field, you didn't even know it rained. So no, they hold up really, really well. I must say.
Every time I switch over.
I ain't the thin skin at all. I like the league. Well, that's good. I mean, y'all just gotta learn, brother. That's all. New team. But what I like about y'all is that y'all a new team. So that means you guys aren't sucked into all the craziness, and y'all can learn the game. That's all I got to learn the game. That's it.
So, haven't had a chance to go out and paint the field. I normally have went out on Thursdays, but it rained again today.
For sure.
Supposed to rain again tomorrow.
For sure.
So if for some reason I'm not able to get out there and paint the fields, we just go ahead to use the lines. But the referees has such excellent sight; they won't miss any of that stuff. So you guys will be okay.
Excellent sight. They can see. The way they can see a field, boy. Let me tell you,
they give you that Thundercat sight beyond sight. So that leads us into week 3. We are back to division play this week.
Do the what's the way do week 3 though? What's
the overall standing?
Yeah.
So currently the overall standings are as follows. In first place, in an undefeated record, with a 17-point advantage. No, I'm sorry. A 24-point plus differential advantage. We have Rare Form. In second place, we have, with another undefeated record, New Jack. So they are 24 points behind Rare Form.
Rare Form is 4-0.
They're 2-0.
Rare Form only played 2 games?
Yeah.
That's right. They took off 2.
Yeah, they called out.
That's right.
2 and did not show up.
That's right.
After I vouched for them.
That's right.
So please stop calling me and asking me for stuff because y'all make me look bad.
2 teams that combined didn't travel.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Crazy work.
Well, the players from Rare Form that went did go and help out New Jack. Well, no. Actually, the players that were going helped out both teams because YB had some Rare Form players too. Yeah, so they did. No, the ones that went did help the home team out. Okay. They did.
But that still means a lot of players weren't planning on going. What about the OTF? None of they players.
They had the player that did pay for his transportation did help out New Jack.
Crazy work.
Yes. In third place.
Crazy work, bro. Shout out to YB, man. YB, they going 10, 12, whatever it is, man. If you're going to commit to going, man, come on, man. That's terrible.
That's true. But then you also got to realize when it's not happening. Stop wishing on a star.
That's facts.
You know what I'm saying? Money go dictate everything.
Every time.
And when you going out of town, money need to be due way before it need to be due when you at home. So
I told Smoke it was Smoke. Hey, when I knew what wasn't gonna happen, I said, Smoke, I ain't gonna lie to you, brothers. It's over with.
That's it. And that's all you got to do.
It's over with.
Like, if you ain't about to front the money, go on, let it go.
That definitely ain't happening.
That's why I be telling people when they was like, James, you know, I'm just waiting on another $200. I got these couple of players and they gonna pay me, and I promise as soon as they pay me, I'm gonna pay you. Well, if you know that they're gonna pay you, you go ahead and cover it and pay me. If you don't trust that they're gonna pay you, I can't trust that you go pay me. That's how I operate. Because if you were that confident they were gonna do it, you'd cover it.
Facts.
But in third place, with a record of 3-1 and a 14-point advantage over the team that is tied with them, is One Up.
Wow.
One Up, Dwayne. Did you see that one coming?
Wow. One up is up.
There's still 3 teams that didn't play this week.
There's a 4-way tie in third place, all with the record of 3-1. And of course, we know point
Technically 4
differential
teams.
settles that. In fourth place would be Outsiders, trailing One Up by 14 points. In fifth place would be Outsiders Part 2, better known as Fully Loaded. And they are trailing Outsiders by 11 points. And they are also 3-1. And in sixth place at 3-1, trailing Fully Loaded by 1 point, is the Georgia Raiders. In seventh place, we have a 4-way tie between 3 families: Georgia Elite, Shockwave, and Big Swamp Bucks. In seventh place, we have Georgia Elite at 2-2.
Look at that rain. Yeah. Oh, that jump was coming down. It hit for it was good 15 minutes. It was pouring.
This must have been CZ Field, because I saw an umbrella. CZ had an umbrella. Tebow didn't.
That was a small field.
Yeah, so Georgia Raiders are in seventh place at 2-2. And they have a
Georgia Raiders shit was 3-1.
Georgia Elite, I'm sorry.
Okay. The Georgia Elite lost both games first week.
Yeah.
18. They came out in vengeance, boy.
So they have an 18-point advantage over the next person, which is 3 families, who's also 2-2. And then they have a plus 9-point differential, followed by, in ninth place, Shockwave, but tied for 7th. You guys are 2-2, but you have a negative 12-point differential. And then also tied with you guys are Big Swamp Bucks, and they are behind you by 7 points with a negative 19-point differential. And then tied for 11th place, you have Only the Family at 1-1. And then behind them would be YB, who's also 1-1. And OTF has a 7-point advance over them in the point differential. Bringing up the last 4 teams, tied for 13th place is LOZ and the Crew. They're both 1-3. And they are deadlocked. They both have the exact same point differential, but because LOZ took advantage of the fact that I wasn't there, they beat us. So, and then tied for 15th place would be 404 at 0-4, 40404. And then Life of Sin, who's also at 0-4. 404 is at a negative 39 point differential. Only bested by Life of Sin's negative 72 point differential. We're getting into dangerous territory there.
I would say so.
Yeah.
0-10.
That, I mean, you talking, that look like that could be 200 points by the end of the season. Man. But so those are the standings going through week 2. But
A lot of football left.
lot of football left,
Lot of
and
football
no one
left.
is officially eliminated.
All right, a lot of football left.
I will be the first to let you know who gets eliminated.
We already know.
In at all. All I like to lead. Oh, I think he's saying he got thick skin. He doesn't have thin skin.
Yeah,
He likes the league. Okay, cool. So it's kind of the halfway point after the first game. What's your assessment right now, Angelo, at the halfway point? Talk about the league.
I mean, I like what I see right now. You know, I was on the sideline the other day. I heard, well, there were Anton, some of them guys. You know what I mean? I was noticing how they feel pretty good where they sitting at. I think they were 3-1. One up is. So, you know, like I said, they got a lot of new guys, got a lot of veteran players. So they were feeling pretty good. Nehemiah said it won't be 0-10. I heard that. You know, even the teams sit 0-4. You know,
Ask them who they're going to beat.
He can hear you. We can hear you. Billy wants to know who y'all gonna beat, Nehemiah. So, you know. But I like where it stands. I mean, I think it's still a lot of, like I said, a lot of football left, man. I think he said I guess it's gonna be like maybe 12 team playoff bracket. Confirm that when Jane get back. But what you see, Billy? Although you weren't there last week, what's your thoughts so far? Where we at?
Well, I think it's a little
Number
early,
one
especially
right now
since.
was New Jack in rare form tied at 2-0.
Yeah. And that's the thing, they're only 2-0, 2 games. So it's throwing it all off. But I need to see one up and 3 families play. Well, I'll get to see 3 families this week. So,
Oh, y'all play them?
yeah.
Okay.
But I mean, I saw some of the video. One up's not bad. They just need more time together. And some uniforms.
You see that Nehemiah? You see that Billy? See what Nehemiah responded to you?
I've been watching.
No, I can't see it on this format.
He says if we play Billy, it will be Billy team. That's what he said. Y'all gonna be their first W.
Hell no.
Respectfully,
I'll score more points than their whole team.
Yeah, so.
The number 1 team was rare form. But, I was saying, yeah, I think one up, I was watching them and I felt like, the more they play, the better they get, we beat them and I dominated because, of course, but I did watch them and I felt like that they had the potential to get better. They
were feeling good about themselves after Sunday. Yeah, I mean, they feel like they're gonna knock off some people.
And honestly, I still feel like Life of Sin has good players. I just feel like they need a lot more time and a lot more development in the flag world. But I saw some athletes out there, almost like I saw with, BTA. And then they went over to another team, and that team is doing really good. So, I still see it there. The potential is there. It's when
See how irrelevant that team name was. I had to remember who BTA is.
Hey, I have a question.
Because they had a corny name. What do you mean? Why?
Sometimes, why do you think they only last 1 year? Your friend.
Did you get to see Life of Sin play?
I did. I watched. Where I was sitting at, I was able to watch both fields for a little while. So I watched.
Did they block any better?
Slightly better. It wasn't just a straight jailbreak.
So the quarterback wasn't on the ground the whole game like the
No,
first.
he went on the ground the whole game this time. He made
Okay,
some
so it's
scrambles.
progress. That's progress.
Yeah, they made progress. They just got to figure out who they are, what they're gonna do, man. But
Right.
but they do have some players over there. They do have some athletes over there. They they still trying to figure it out.
The object is to keep him next season.
That's gonna be the goal. Between them and one up. I mean, shoot, 3 families doggone got 2 wins, don't they?
They do.
Yeah, who would have thunk that? I
Um,
saw the green jerseys. I would have never thought they would have won 2 games. Green basketball jersey.
But okay. So how do you think the current standings will hold up at the end of the season? Do you see a drastic shift in?
Yes.
So let's say currently the top. Let's go to the top half. It's 16 teams, so the top 8, 1 through 8. We got Rare Form, New Jack, 1 Up, Outsiders, Fully Loaded, Georgia Raiders. No, let me stop right there. The 1 through 6. Well, no, 1 through 7, and Georgia Elite. Do you think any of those teams will fall out of the top 7?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Rare Form, New Jack, 1 Up, Outsiders, Fully Loaded, Raiders, Georgia Elite. How many of those teams do you guys see falling out?
3.
Not which teams, just how many?
Yeah, 3 of them gonna fall.
4.
3 of them will no longer be in the top 7 at the end of the season.
At least 4.
Billy says 4. Dwayne?
I think 2 of them fall out this week.
Huh. 2 fall out this week. Okay. Okay. All right. Cool. So with that being said, we will move over to the weekly pick for this week and see if you guys will catch low or will low continue to blow y'all away. So on field 1,
He said, "Say who?"
we are going to open
3
up
families.
with the Georgia Raiders hosting the Big Swamp Bucks. Will Big Swamp do they have another upset in them? Will the Raiders fall off? What'll happen, Dwayne? Are you going back home?
You said who was it?
Swamp Bucks at Georgia Raiders.
That's the first game of the day.
That is the first game of the day at 9 o'clock on field 1. Dwayne has the Raiders. Billy, who you got?
I think Lowe needs a pick first. He's in the lead.
Okay. Low, who you got?
I ain't gonna pick first the whole time now. That ain't, but actually that's gonna be interesting at 9 a.m.
Because they both like to show up shorthanded. But the Swamp Bucks have played more at 9 a.m. than the Raiders.
I'm going. Oh man. I'm gonna Raiders.
It sounded like you wanted to go with the Swamp Bucks, Low.
I'm glad he went Raiders.
Who you got on this, Billy?
I'm going to go on a limb and go Swamp Bucks.
Okay, so Billy is going to take the Big Swamp Bucks for the upset. Well, it's actually not an upset based on the current record, but Billy's going to take Swamp Bucks for the win. Okay. So, with that being said, Billy, how confident are you that the Swamp Bucks can have a great day? Do you see them going 0-2 with their
Who are they
opponent
playing?
being LOZ? A team
No,
that's
I'm going to think
really
LOZ
struggling
wins that.
right now.
I'm going LOZ.
You going with the LOZ on this one?
Yeah.
You think they're going to come out of that 1-3 slump?
Yeah, I think they might. They're definitely going to win the first game.
Okay.
Who is LOZ versus who?
Swamp Bucks. Dwayne. Sound like you want to go with Swamp Bucks then.
I want to hear what Low got.
Only problem is LOZ's defense has been struggling.
Yeah. That's a good way to describe that. I think.
I watched their games.
Okay. Next up, we have Georgia Raiders at New Jack.
New Jack.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pretty sure the eyes have it.
Next up, we have New Jack at LOZ.
New Jack.
Sheesh.
Okay. I'm gonna add this is gonna be a tiebreaker game. And I'm gonna make Lo go first since he's in the lead. We're gonna do over under. And we're gonna say 28. Will New Jack win by 28?
Against who? The Raider?
LOZ.
Oh, LOZ. Oh.
Are you going over or under?
Under.
That's so disrespectful, James. Why you say 28? That's so disrespectful.
I mean, they were putting up a bunch
21.
of people.
Dang. 28?
Okay. 25.
But you can't keep changing the number.
Over.
Okay. It's disrespectful, but you went over. Okay, Billy.
That's
over
because LOZ
under
ain't look good on
25.
defense.
What time is this game?
With that struggling defense you just called out. This is a
What time is this game at?
12-20 game.
Fuck. Over.
So that mean, Dwayne, you going under? Because you losing?
The problem is New Jack might not even bring all their players for that game.
You said.
See? That's something you got to factor in.
But do they have to?
Huh?
Or do they have to?
To get 25 and over, maybe.
Maybe.
Over
maybe.
under 25, Dwayne. What Billy said is something to think about. They might sleep in.
Sleep in. It's 12:30.
Come on, Max. Let go. What you got? Under, over, under. We got to go. Under. He got the under.
Okay. The next game is three families at Fully Loaded.
Fully loaded.
Fully loaded. Mm-hmm. No. Three families is fly by night green basketball jersey guys. But they 2-2. Fully loaded.
Okay. Next up, we have OTF. We got No Show versus Three Families.
Man. So
we know they go show
that's
up?
why I think they drop out of the top 7.
Oh, OTF because
They lose to Full Loaded and to us.
Dwayne. I'm sorry, Angelo.
Stop OTF.
Okay. Okay. Here go an interesting one for you. Cause you say they back. Angelo. Everything is back again. So now we got fully loaded at 4-4.
Mm.
Are they back? Or are they still on the way?
Yeah, that's interesting.
Dwayne has taken 4-4.
They are. They do need it now.
I mean, I don't think anybody needed to go 0-4. So I think all those games they needed too.
It's gonna be a They were tough games. They're a veteran team. Trying to remember how it was. Who you got, Billy? I'm gonna say Billy.
I was gonna go fully loaded.
All right, I'm going 4-4.
Let's go.
It's a tough. It is a tough pick, but
That's a tough pick.
And I don't think it's disrespectful for 4-4, our 5-time champs. I just think that Fully Loaded has put together some stuff to make you be like, And we don't know that 4-4 is
Fully loaded is the fully loaded that 4-4 once was.
Yeah, so
you know what I'm saying? That's how 4-4 rolled. They were rolling 20 plus deep.
So with that,
Fully loaded do the whole exercise in the middle of the field. They got that young energy though, man. I like it.
We got 4-4 versus the no-show nerds.
No show nerds. Man, you're retarded.
I'm going OTF on that one.
Okay. OTF for Dwayne. I mean for Low.
That should be it. That should be a good game though.
Dwayne, what you got? You know Billy got OTF.
Yeah.
What kind of dumbass question is that? Are you going against Shockwave?
Okay, so Dwayne got 4-4 going 2-0. And now
0-6 for them.
But the first makeup game of the season, because the no-show nerds didn't show up, they'll be playing YB.
OTF. Yeah. I think 2 weeks they got to play 3 games. Good assessment. Yeah, you're right.
That's not correct.
Oh.
No.
That'll be their second game.
This is a 6:00 game. It's just on field 1.
6 p.m.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hey?
Ain't no 6 a.m.
Yes.
That's what he said. So you got YB or OTF? You got YB.
Hell for you.
I'm just saying, Billy, this should be y'all third game. I mean, y'all well rested. Y'all didn't play last week, so. But I'm just saying.
Hello?
It's YB's first game? Yeah, that's right, because we played him.
No, it can't be YB's first game.
They took that's right, they took off last week too.
That's what I said. I don't know what Dwayne thinks.
Oh. I don't think he calculated that. That's
so both of them their third
OTF.
game.
Okay.
That's
Yeah.
what you saying?
That is
Yes.
correct.
Mm.
It's impossible for one team to play 3 games.
Oh, okay.
All right. So, on field 2, we open up today trying to see if they will get their first win of the season. Living that life of sin against outsiders.
Not that game.
Did you just say life of sin versus outsiders?
I did. And Angelo has
Yeah.
gone with outsiders.
Next game, everybody.
Everybody's going with the outsiders.
That's correct.
Okay. We'll see. I guess now it's going to be hard for you guys miraculously all of a sudden. Life of Sin at the Crew.
The crew.
Yeah. It's
It better be the Crew. If y'all let me down last, we're going 0-2.
I'll be back.
Right.
I'll be back. Next up, we have Georgia Elite at the Outsiders.
Ooh,
That's going to be a good game.
that's gonna be a good game. Who you got, Lo? I mean, I'm pretty much picking the opposite of you. I'm trying to
I
catch
got
up.
you.
So,
Man, that's going to be a good game.
yeah.
I'm going outsiders, though.
Ooh, I got Georgia Elite. Yeah, I'll take Georgia Elite.
Oh, that's Virginia.
And I got outsiders.
Yeah, I can definitely gain the game. Come on, I got Georgia Elite.
Wouldn't surprise me, though.
Yeah,
Everybody took Outsiders?
No.
No, I'm
What
going
happened?
opposite.
Everybody took Georgia
Dwayne
Elite.
took Georgia Elite.
Oh, Dwayne took Georgia
I'm
Elite.
either getting in the big hole. I'm getting
And
up
Billy,
with it.
you and Lowe took Outsiders. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Correct.
All right. Next up, we got Georgia Elite at the Crew. Now, before y'all make y'all jokes, because I know you got them.
Who in the crew?
Georgia Elite in the Crew. They beat us at the end. They only beat us by a touchdown at the end.
They who?
Georgia Elite when we played them last season.
Oh. I'm going with Georgia Elite, though.
Okay.
Exactly.
If they show anything like they did last week, they looked good last week.
I think they're going to look like they looked in week 1. Dwayne,
You said what's the matchup?
Georgia Elite and the Crew.
Georgia Elite.
Okay. So, next up, we got Shockwave versus the number 1 team in the league that's undefeated and haven't given up a point.
Where
That said
for?
that they're going to show Shockwave how old they are this week.
Heard that before.
Billy,
You said, so you're saying rare form, correct?
Well,
that is correct.
Oh, okay.
And I
What
ain't
time is that
gonna lie.
game?
Bad form. That defense they got. Ooh, that rushers.
What time is that game?
They got
Them rushers something serious.
Hey, they got some rushers now. Ain't no question.
What time is that game at?
Well, something. Who you got,
That
Billy?
game is at 1:40.
Okay, Amos won't show up till 2:30. So I'm gonna go.
Don't make no
Rare
excuses why you
form.
want to pick rare form. Just pick them, Billy. It ain't no time. It don't matter what time you show up. Just pick them.
Ain't no damn excuse. Raiders beat y'all.
You right. You right. You all right.
You see how it ain't no trees out there to protect me.
Oh yeah. What game is this?
His shoes melted. I had to take him to Walmart to buy another pair of shoes. His shoes melted off his feet. Oh, I wish you had the sound. Oh no, that ain't. Ooh.
What game is this?
Up and
That
Smoke
was
versus New Jack.
New Jack and
Up in smoke.
It was Up in Smoke. Oh,
No,
okay.
that's the Up in Smoke game. Okay. So listen, if you guys are watching the tape, now we talk about our refs. It was a horrible call against New Jack. It might have been, I don't know if it was in this game or the other game, but New Jack Rushers was getting to the quarterback, and he got right there, and the ref was like, ball gone, ball gone. So what does that mean?
Get it flagged.
You didn't get the flag. Trey intercepted it, ran it back about 30 yards, and then at the end of the play, all of a sudden it was a sack.
Stop playing.
And you hear that play is on video. You clearly hear it.
Stop playing.
It's on video.
That's crazy.
They were livid about that. That was egregious.
That's crazy.
I mean, and it wasn't even a whisper. He clearly, balls away, balls away. And
He came
then,
back and said sack,
huh?
and then came back and said it was a sack.
After the interception was over, came back and said it was a sack.
That's crazy work.
I'm like, bro, I don't know what you're looking at on this one, but you got that one all the way wrong.
That's crazy work.
Next up, so you went rare form, right, Billy?
Mhm.
Okay. Next up, we have YB at Shockwave. This is YB's first game, Dwayne. It's on you, Billy.
Let me go Shockwave.
Okay. And then next up, we got Rare Form at 1-Up. Three and one.
When 1-Up won,
Undefeated.
who did they beat?
Who?
1-Up.
Said one of those 3 wins. Who did they beat?
Well, they lost to the formidable The Crew, but then they beat Life of Sin, 3 Families, and LOZ.
No. So go ahead and give me rare form.
Rare form.
The same. However, they said on the sideline they're gonna beat Rare Form.
They did.
I heard them.
They did.
They said they're gonna beat them.
I mean, it's possible.
They got some good rush. Some big rush. And then the last game over there, we have 1-Up at YB.
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 So you guys have 1-Up at 0-2, dropping to 3-3. Okay.
Which is another team that's going out of the top 7.
Okay.
So it begins.
I told you, at least 4.
Okay, cool. So now also take into effect that it's never bothered us before, but it is Father's Day weekend. So that may affect some people from showing up.
It's definitely gonna affect some people.
It's not been a major factor before, but I know at this distance some people will not be there. But
For sure.
ain't no
getting around that.
So
Maybe some of the young team might have had a problem. But
Right.
you got some young daddies too as well. It should be interesting.
mm-hmm.
That's the thing. And young daddies don't know they can get out of it.
Okay. So that's what we got right now. We did release I don't know if you guys saw, but we released some of the verbal commitments for Brawl just for the 8-man. If everything holds up accordingly, We got some good. We're gonna have a good set of teams out here. For our let's see. For our 17U high school girls, we have 7 teams on the list. 2 powered by our local, by our league teams, which is Rush Hour. Oh no, we have 8. I didn't put Crucial up there. Okay, so we have 8 teams in our 17U high school division. For our 8 women's D2 division, we have Gridiron Gang, Georgia Savages, Wham, NTBU, Georgia Vibe, and the Virginia Vixens. In our 8 women's D3 division, we have the QC Lady Warriors, Code Red, 804 Mafia, Peach State Pressure, Pink Panthers, and Venom. I'm hoping the Pink Panthers can keep their commitment. They're coming from the Bahamas. So
Nice.
I'm hoping that they're able to keep that. Our 8 women's D1 division is looking good. We have 8
As long as they let them out of the port after that fight.
We have Bama Fire, Lady Elite, DMV Heat, NTB Wolfpack, Alpha Legends, Apocalypse, Carolina United, and Rebels. So
Rebels for the win.
You said what?
Rebels for the win. I think it's their time finally to get that over Elite.
I mean, Lady Elite has been dominating for a while.
Right.
Bama Fire won our first one, and then I believe APOC won our second one, and then Black Mambas won a couple of times, and then Lady Elite have won the rest. Then in our 8-man D1 division, so far we have New Jack, AU, Shockwave, YB, 4-4, and Built for Primetime. And
I have a question for you there.
Built for Primetime again, because that was the team that sent them home. So I think
James, you can't get Up in Smoke to come down?
So I've talked to Pete. One of the issues he's having is Tone is trying out for USA national team that weekend. So he's working on trying to put something together to come. So I talked to heavily while we were there in Virginia Beach. Also, trying to get Neighborhood Bullies to come, and a couple other teams. So, like I said, this not finished working, but this is a good start. Next up, we have our 8-man D2 commit list. We have OTF, Georgia Raiders, who decided, they're taking their talents up to dominate and beat you, Billy.
The last team on the list is what's funny.
We have Lexinati Marauders. That's a team from out of Kentucky. Lexington and Cincinnati. And then we have the Invaders, formerly known as FI. We're working on Hart out of they're planning to try to get here out of Ohio. And then One of One. That was the first team New Jack played. And then we have a surprise late entry, Angelo, into the D2.
What was that?
Yeah, that's funny.
Life of Sin has taken their talents to D2. I put them on the D3 list, and I got a call, and it's like, no, please remove us. We are playing D2. So,
why?
They got some stuff in store that you ain't seen yet.
Pride comes before the fall.
And then we have our
sponsorship, man. You say you're gonna win for your sponsors, man. Get you go D3.
We have our 8-man D3 list.
Okay.
We have Rare Form, Fully Loaded, Outsiders, One Up, Georgia Elite, and The Crew. And then we have Alter Egos, DMV Pressure, Tri-State Bullies, NF1 Please, OTG, HUH, and Virginia Thoroughbreds.
D3 thing loaded. Maybe that's why they go D3.
And then, we have 4 more spots available because, they get D3 gets 16. And I got some.
What are you talking about? You said, no. Who you talking about? Y'all? You talking about them? D. I think they should go D3. That's all I'm saying. I think brand new team.
Right.
Start off D3. I mean, I wouldn't do it if I was him. So.
They leaving y'all behind, Lil D. They was like, y'all seem like y'all scared, so they had to take y'all place. I'm just saying that's what they said.
Yeah, y'all should be D2. You right. If y'all the back-to-back champs.
And then 7-man, 5-man, and co-ed will be out later this week. I got to finish putting those together, but I wanted to get those out first. So, it's turning out to be, again, once a really big tournament.
Big facts.
Huh?
Lil D said, Life said, did not need to be in D2. I said, facts.
Listen, they got to show y'all something.
Yeah, okay.
Still outside of barbecue?
So when I came back from, my vacations, I got some news. So I have to update everybody. Mud Creek is
I agree with
closed
that.
down for the summer.
Is that right?
They're redoing the turf.
Mm.
Which I would think you probably should have waited to the, end of fall season, winter for that, when it's not really heavily in use. But they shut it down. They also shut down Traymore to reseed and sod, and it won't be open till August. Mud Creek won't be open till September. So Brawl will be moving locations this year.
So we see.
The Everglades National Park.
Anything until the ink is dry, but at the new location, all of the fields will be together. So that will be one plus out of this, is that everybody will be together. There will be no 2 separate locations.
They all grass.
Once the ink dries. Now that is the other side. It is all grass. Well, I know some people like all grass. I don't like all grass for tournaments like this because if it rains and if we were to get anything like we've gotten the past couple of days, you could possibly be shut down. And that can become a problem. So prayerfully, it won't. But when you get really extreme heat, you get quick pop-up thunderstorms and showers like we've been getting. It came down up there. At nighttime, we had a lot of rain, knocked out a lot of power in a lot of places. So, but again, once the ink dry, I have to have a couple of more meetings and we'll put out the new location. So if you have not booked any housing, just wait or hold off. If you have booked any housing in Cobb County, you can go ahead and get rid of it because we will not be in Cobb County. They better show us this weekend. Well, I mean, they might show you in one of the games, Lil D, but they won't show you in that other game.
You going to Swanee?
But yeah, so again, registration is open. It's time we're past the deposit date, so you can go ahead and start putting down them payments. Please don't wait till the last minute. Once it's closed, it's closed. I don't care what you meant to do. I'm sorry that you forgot. Again, if they go pay you, you go ahead and pay me and get your money back from them. Because with all of what's going on at this new location, I ain't got time to be overpaying or playing. But yeah, that's what we got going on. Yeah. And we will see everybody on the field on Sunday.
Yep, there it is, man. Week 3 next week on Sunday. It's still wide open, so this week should open up a couple question marks. So based on what you put out recently, does that mean it's a 12-team playoff? Is that what I read?
Yes.
Okay, I want to make sure I read correctly. Okay,
It is a 12-team playoff. The top 2 from each division.
they'll get a bye, first round bye. Is that right?
They'll get the first round bye in advance, and then the remaining 8 will be seeded based on record. I won't do it like I did last time where I took some. It's just overall record. It don't matter which division you in.
Okay.
And then yeah.
Good.
We'll go so that we should not have the issue that we had with that one team. And then this also can eliminate the possibility of maybe, teams with not so pleasant records getting into the playoff. So
here it is. All right. So week 3 we up. Let's get it, man. Everybody did good on rules and regulations last week. You had no major complaints then? That was good?
So let me say this. You all know that you have to be a vendor to be out there. It is extremely disrespectful to show up and try to set up shop because I'm not there and think I won't know about it, because I did find out about it. But for the most part, everybody did good. So there is one small update. I really hated to even bring this update up because it could get out of control. But as long as it's not open, then open containers, then it's not an issue. So keep it in your cooler, keep it under wraps, keep it disguised, and it's not an issue. And I am not talking about weed. That's still an issue. You get caught, you're gone. 5 games. That don't mean you can go in the bushes. That don't mean you can go off, because again, there are children at the park up top. And if they come down and they smell that stuff, they're going to report it because they are of the other, they're Karens and Joes. So don't think that you won't get caught, because this weekend I'm going to make an example out of somebody. I know I will, because someone's going to try me. But the other part, if it's in a cup like this, you good.
I have a question. Are you going to extend the field goal post?
Say it again.
Waiting on my cigar, brother.
Are you going to extend those indoor field goal posts and make them as wide as outdoor field posts?
Indoor field goal.
The arena ball field goal post.
Ain't you been making your kicks?
Yeah, I make them. That ain't the point.
So you basically trying to let me help the competition catch up with you? Is that what you're saying?
I just want to relax a little bit.
Okay. Yes.
All right.
All right then. So yes, that's all but parking has been, pretty good. Because again, we got the 2 lots. Yeah, everything.
I'm with that, Sap.
Everything's pretty been good.
Anything Macanudo, I'm good. Good smoke. All right, well, good deal. Sound like a plan, man. Here we go. Week 3, we up. 5 Star Sports, man. ATL Flag Football Podcast. We out of here. Peace.
Yeah.